Metabolic syndrome, how the system breaks. Type 2 diabetes doesn't begin with sugar. It begins with miscommunication. Metabolic syndrome is not a sudden disease. It's a slow systems failure, built over years. The body is designed to respond to insulin. Insulin is the signal that tells cells to take in energy. But when that signal is constant, from frequent eating, refined carbohydrates, ultra-processed food, and chronic stress, cells stop listening. This is insulin resistance. Glucose stays in the bloodstream. Insulin levels rise higher and higher. Fat storage increases. Inflammation spreads. The pancreas works harder. The liver produces more glucose. Muscle becomes less responsive. Eventually, blood sugar rises enough to earn a diagnosis. But by then, the system has been struggling for a long time. Metabolic syndrome is not just high blood sugar. It includes abdominal fat, high triglycerides, low HDL, high blood pressure, chronic inflammation. These aren't separate problems. They're connected signals of a body overwhelmed by constant metabolic load. And this isn't about willpower. It's about environment. Frequent eating keeps insulin elevated. Poor sleep worsens insulin resistance. Chronic stress raises cortisol, which drives glucose higher. Ultra-processed foods bypass natural satiety signals. Muscle loss removes the body's largest glucose sink. The system loses flexibility. Now, here's the hopeful truth. Metabolic syndrome is reversible. Not by chasing blood sugar alone, but by restoring metabolic rhythm. Reducing insulin demand. Rebuilding muscle. Improving sleep. Lowering stress. Eating foods that slow glucose entry instead of flooding the system. Movement matters, especially resistance training. Muscle is not cosmetic. It's metabolic protection. Spacing meals matters. The body needs time without insulin to reset sensitivity. Sleep matters. Because insulin sensitivity is rebuilt at night. This is how the system heals. Type 2 diabetes is not a failure of the body. It's a predictable response to a modern environment the body was never designed for. Change the environment, and the biology responds. If you want to understand metabolic disease at its root, stop focusing on sugar alone. Learn how insulin resistance develops, why metabolic syndrome is a system-wide problem, and how restoring rhythm, muscle, and signaling can change the trajectory. Follow along for evidence-based conversations that focus on causes, not just control.